All right, we are back with our spoilers, rumors, and some confirmed sightings for episode 13 of True Beauty. This post is about to be amazing because we have some good tidbits. The first part of this video, we're going to talk about the spoilers and rumors we found. And then the second part, we're going to try to put a timeline together of how events are going to happen in episode 13 of True Beauty. Okay, so we found a few behind the scenes posts where Eun-woo, who plays Suho, is wearing the same clothes from the preview. In the shot of him on the bench, Suho might be thinking about Ju-kyung not being in school and just worry about her in general. He has something in his hands that's hard to make out, but this could be the backpack ornament that Ju-kyung gave him, or it could be his cell phone. Maybe he's sitting outside because he tried to call Ju-kyung and she's not answering any of his phone calls. There's some girls there who might be looking at him and wondering if the rumors are all true. But Suho looks like he's only thinking about Ju-kyung. One of Suho's ideas on how to relieve Ju-kyung's stress could be to take her to the beach because they were spotted at the beach. Okay. Suho and Ju-kyung were spotted on a beach on the south coast of South Korea. Some people think that someone might have jumped into the water in the beach. However, I think it's just a really fun date that Suho takes Ju-kyung on to take her away from all the stresses of Seoul and take her to a place where no one knows either of them so that they can have a really nice time together. Unfortunately, for all the Seo-jun fans out there, only Ju-kyung and Suho were spotted on the beach. Seo-jun was not seen there. If you look closely at this image, you'll see a white scarf in several of the photos. That scarf could be a scarf that Suho made for Ju-kyung because, remember, Ju-kyung gave him, Suho, white yarn and knitting instruments. And he YouTubed how to knit. So he could have knit her this white scarf as a gift, which I think would be fabulous. They were also seen on the street in this beach area, and they were seen at a restaurant. So we could get a nice walking scene where they're just talking to each other, or we could get a nice restaurant scene. The goal of looking at these photos is to try and spot the white scarf. Because if you spot the white scarf, then you have spotted Ju-kyung. In one of the photos, it kind of looks like Suho might be wearing the white scarf. So I kind of feel like he gave her the scarf while they were on the beach, and then she wore it later to take her exams, because you see her kind of walking down the street somewhere alone. So perhaps she was taking her SATs or something, or she was just going to her makeup school with this scarf on. Those are all my guesses. He could also just be wearing a big white sweater under his coat that just kind of looked like the white scarf. It's really hard to see in these images. And now for the other big scoop. The cast was seen filming at Incheon Airport. So all you people who have read the webcomic and are wondering if Suho's about to leave, he might be leaving. Okay, so let's dig into this. The cast was seen filming at Incheon Airport. Not only that, there is an official letter from the production team that explains that they are filming a scene where Suho and Ju-kyung meet at the airport. Bond Factory is the maker of this TV show. In the letter, they asked the airport for cooperation with filming, and the date on the letter was January 19th. So this is confirmed. This is happening. There's going to be an airport scene here. Seo-jun is not in the letter, but someone says they saw Seo-jun at the airport. That is not confirmed by a second person, but you know, it could happen. Now for my speculations. In this drama, based on how the drama is unfolding, it does not make too much sense for Suho to study abroad like he did in the webcomic. But in the drama, Suho said his appa was in America when he was young. So maybe his father went back to America and Suho will go to America to see his father. Remember, there was a scene or two in episode 12 where Suho said he still felt angry with his father, and Ju-kyung told him that she wanted him to reconcile with his father, so this could be him listening to her and going to visit his father in America. Or all that could just be wrong, and this could be both of them going on their beach date. Because even though the beach scene was filmed in Korea, you never know. Maybe they could have flown somewhere to go on this beach date. Suho's rich, you know. Oh, but he's bankrupt now. So maybe it isn't that, since his family kind of lost all their money suddenly. All right, now for the possible timeline of events for episode 13. Okay. Ju-kyung ran from the school after hitting Suho. Suho found out all the problems and worries about Ju-kyung. He sits and wonders what he should do. The girls looking at him might wonder if the dating rumors are really true. Soo-ah might be upset that Ju-kyung has a boyfriend, not about her bare face. Perhaps Soo-jin could rub it in that she knew about the boyfriend and that Soo-ah did not know. You know, she likes to do that. And Soo-ah might also be upset at herself because she did not notice she made Ju-kyung uncomfortable whenever she mentioned how pretty she was. So with Soo-ah, she's just upset that she didn't know that Ju-kyung was dating someone or kissing someone, and just upset at herself for just not being a good friend. After school, Ju-kyung does not see Suho when he goes to her house after school, but she does go to see Soo-jin that night. From the way they're looking at each other, it kind of looks like Soo-jin tells her that she brought it all on herself and should just run away from this situation. Ju-kyung goes home and her family hears about everything from Ju-kyung's teacher and maybe the brother. Her mother comforts her about it to make sure she is okay, and Ju-kyung thinks she can't go to school anymore, and her mother tells her she'll find her some other place to go to school, and that's all in the preview. Suho goes home and looks at the gift that Ju-kyung gave him. Suho goes to Ju-kyung's house the next day, and he's told that she is not coming to school. So he goes to school alone. At school, everyone writes bad things about Ju-kyung on her posters. Suho and Seo-jun try to erase and remove them all. Seo-jun worries about Ju-kyung and is just pissed about the whole situation, and goes to see the bully that he thinks did this. The bully says she didn't do it, but they have someone at their school who could have done it. Perhaps the bully sends the cat talk message between her and Soo-jin to Seo-jun. This is all my guesses. Suho finally finds Ju-kyung maybe hiding somewhere and carries her belligerently to a bench. Ju-kyung tells him what worries her. She thinks she can't see him anymore. He tells her that she is Ju-kyung to him with or without makeup. We might get the beach scene here with Suho taking her to the beach to relieve her stresses. The beach is like 1.5 or 2 hours from Seoul, so it's something that they could both do in a day trip. And then from one of the images, it looks like Ju-kyung might decide to go to school without her makeup on because she is wearing her school clothing, but she doesn't have any makeup on. So it looks like she's preparing to go out. That could be the cliffhanger for episode 13. Of course, these are all my guesses. None of it could be true. We could be completely wrong over here. All the true things that are going to happen were in our text and video preview spoilers, so be sure to check that out. Everything in this video is just fun conjecture, theories, speculations of what could happen in episode 3, and maybe this could even go into what could happen in episode 4. So yes, I am just excited about the beach scene. I'm excited about the airport scene. And I'm excited for all of this to happen in episode 13, though of course some of this could spill into episode 14. Perhaps episode 13 could be kind of heavy, so they save all the fun dating moments for episode 14. We'll have to see. Hopefully this was enough to tide everyone over until the show airs on Wednesday of next week. And if you have any fun theories, speculations of your own, leave them in the comments. I love to read them. They can be absolutely bonkers crazy, and I'll still love to read them. In fact, the crazier the better. Those are the funnest ones to read. Okay, so thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next episode.